CoreySSG.
You do, brother?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Man, I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Good to hear. Good to know. Good to know, man. Let's talk to him. Let's talk to him, man. You living or you surviving?
Yeah, I'm both.
Explain. Explain.
I'm living because I'm still here.
Real.
I'm surviving, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going through all the trials and tribulations that I'm facing.
Understand.
So, you know, it's just like, it's a journey, and I'm just enjoying it. Sometimes it get dark.
That's right.
But when you see that light,
come on,
that's that motivation.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah, man.
Respect. Respect. Welcome to the Integrity Response with your brother, CEO Khacki. Every individual sitting across from me doesn't believe in being typical, ordinary, or familiar. They're elite, meaning society's norms don't sit well with them. They believe in raising the bar for themselves, family, and for those they may never meet. From those in humble beginnings to those in the midst of greatness and legends who've paved the way. With a comedic edge, I will ask the questions that hold value, and I believe we'll gain insight to the real them. It's the Integrity Response. Let's talk to him, man.
What they do,
I do want to shout out the sponsor, man. This episode is sponsored by Grand Moscato Wines.
Okay.
And on the Integrity Response, we make every occasion a grand one. For
that's
sure,
good,
for
man.
sure.
Cheers. No one thing, but it's smooth.
Come on, bro. Come on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I tried that little slow.
Yes, sir. For sure. For sure. Let's get to it.
Got the whole cup.
Real. Come on now. We got more for you. You know it. Let's talk to him, man. Before entrepreneurship, before rap, at the age of 9, what did you want to be?
Auto body mechanic like my father.
Come on, man. Respect.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I
Definitely
definitely want to be like my dad, man. Just growing up watching him do what he do.
Real.
I've been in the car industry my whole life.
Real.
So it's always been my passion. I mean, that's probably why I'm still doing it. But
Absolutely. That love for cars.
Yeah.
Real. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's what's
up.
up.
Nothing else. But I tell you, I did want to play basketball.
Gotcha.
But my grandfather showed me that was a dream. Like, you know, he didn't try to like discourage me, but he showed me, he was like, hey, you gotta understand how many people in the world that want to be a basketball player. And he told me, when he showed me something that made me come with a logical sense.
Real.
He say, think about how the players that's actually in the leagues and stuff, the training that they go through, you know, and think about like all the opportunity that you missing out that the other people have. I'm in a small town.
Real.
Type stuff. Like, he showed me like that's a giant goal I'm chasing.
Gotcha.
I didn't chase something that make more sense.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
Understand
saying?
that.
So yeah, so then when I crushed that one, and like, yeah, I just went straight to auto body mechanic. Then
Real.
Out of high school, it changed.
Real. That's real. So how did you know, not a lot of young men get to see their dad as an entrepreneur.
Right.
At home.
Facts.
You said this was at the house. He actually was, people were pulling up to him.
Built the shop behind the house.
Come on, bro.
Himself.
Come on.
Yeah.
What did that do for, come on, bro. I didn't know that. That's dope. That's dope. So what did that do for a young man's vision? Like, man, like I don't see my dad clocking, look, we will get to that too. I don't see my dad clocking in, servicing anybody else's dream. He's servicing his own. What does that do for a young man?
You know, man, it does a lot because it shows you what's possible versus what anybody say.
Real.
You know, when you see with your own eyes, you see the vision. Like, I seen what my dad did. You know, so if my dad did, why I can't do it?
Real.
And I mean, nowadays, I really appreciate him even more than ever now because
Gotcha.
I understand the effort that it takes to get up every day and work every day and stay consistent on your goal and the mission and what you built. So he very dedicated, bro.
I believe it.
Like that man, he don't believe nothing impossible.
Wow. And I believe he actually helped a lot of people outside of the financial help, that came back. He probably helped a lot of people.
Of course.
Real, what I'm saying?
Facts.
Real respect.
So yeah, man, it was a journey growing up with my father because it wasn't always just easy as people think it is. Like,
Understand.
It was times where I looked at him like, why he treat me like this?
Gotcha.
He was so hard on me, you feel me?
Same here, bro.
And then like I thought he would treat me like I'd low down this.
Gotcha.
The whole time he was building the monster.
like the boot camp instructor, like the drill instructor.
Facts.
No, like, as soon as graduation comes, he's your best friend. She's your, what I'm saying? Like, but no, I gotta mold you into, they say in the Bible, training a child in the way he must go.
Right.
That's real, bro. Real.
Yeah.
Let's take him to Montgomery, man. Come on.
Alabama,
man. Come on, bro. So you was actually born in Montgomery, but you was raised in Bullitt County. Even smaller town.
3,000 population.
4 traffic lights.
That's it.
Come on, bro. What is bro, if you ain't the definition of success, I don't know what is, bro.
Yeah.
Real, bro. So growing up there, bro, in a smaller town, you know, what does that, you know, like, how do you have high hopes, you know, like in regards to making it out? You know, how do you have this vision that you have? Like, what, you know, what type of child were you?
Man, I grew up, believe it or not, man, you know, we grew up, it's just a smaller town, so it just like, put it like this, I gotta give a huge shout out to my grandfather.
For sure. That's what's up.
You know, my grandfather, it's played a huge role in my life, also, not just my father.
Gotcha, for sure.
Like, the dots connect together, and that's what built me, you know?
Told me that, you said that's where your wisdom drew from.
Yeah, the wisdom drew from my grandfather, but my grandfather also was, you know, he took me out every summer. He used to always like take me on vacation, stuff like that.
That's
You know, he always traveled with me and stuff. Like, my grandfather really just showed me what's out there.
Real.
See, he fought my dad, the work ethic.
Go ahead.
You know, so in a small town, it's just like, I was in a small town, but you know, when it's all you know, that's all you know.
Right, absolutely.
Until you actually go out and explore. And then you see what's out there that, okay, this is an opportunity for me.
Right.
I don't have to just stay here.
Right.
So in a small town, my dad, he just basically gave me that effort and showed me that that's all that here.
Real.
I can work and go somewhere.
And your granddad, what field was he in?
My grandfather drive trucks to this day.
Come on, man. That's what's up.
To
To
this
this day. Still going strong.
Like,
That's hard,
Like, he
bro.
retired. And funny story real quick, granddad retired, right? He said he got so bored, he left the house and went and checked into a hotel. And he just went back to work, so cause it's just something to do.
To do.
Yeah.
Bro, they say you stop working, that's when you die. When you stop working,
Facts.
that's real, bro.
Because you ain't
Real.
acting no more.
Come on, man, that's right.
And
That's
everybody
right.
think that that's possible. I want to just get rich and I don't want to work at all. Like, you got to do something.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
You have any siblings?
Yeah, I got a sister. I got 2 brothers.
Gotcha. Where do you fall?
Well, I got 2 sisters. My actual sister, my first sister, she died in a house fire. I was in the house. I tried to save her. I couldn't save her. And yeah, but I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest. My sister that passed, she's the second oldest.
Gotcha.
My third sister, she the third oldest. And then my 2 brothers from my dad's side.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they young. They I think 18. I know 17 and 16. I want to believe.
Real.
Yeah.
Man, you know, and I don't want to deep dive, but I just want to give you my story.
Okay,
You know,
for sure.
2022, I had a house fire, April 7th. You know, and I'm just saying, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I can just, you know, I'm there with you, bro.
You relate there.
know, I'm there with you. I'm there with you, bro. So I just know what that does, how that shapes a family, what that does.
Yeah.
For your drive, what that does, how you view the world. I don't know to that extent, but I understand you, brother.
Yeah,
I understand.
You had the house fire, man. I tell everybody that's an experience I don't wish on nobody, bro.
Me either, bro.
Not at all. I watched my sister. I saw my sister take it, bro.
Jesus, bro.
You know, I saved my grandma. Like, man, I with my grandma. My grandma, she, you know,
Jesus,
some drugs, so she was asleep. I don't even know how I remember all that. I was like 3.
Jesus, bro.
Yeah, I used to tell everybody I was 6, but I had the story kind of mixed up, and I had watched a video recently. It was about a guy. He was on the devil side of life spiritually, and he turned his life over to Christ. And he said he remembered his life. He remembered life at the age of 3. That's when he became like. And I was like, I had to go do some research. Like, hold on, the story sounds kind of familiar. It was just like a couple months ago. No, last month actually.
Wow.
It was just last month, and I went and did my research on my mom. Like, I was actually 3 too. Wow.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, it's deep.
How do you view life, man? Like, how do you see? Is that, you know, what keeps you? Is that why you're so driven? Like, you just have this thing like where you.
No, I mean, I view life the way I view life, and I'm driven because of what I've been through.
Real.
You know, life wasn't so easy for me. We went through a lot of trauma. I watched my mom struggle. I seen my mom go through a lot, abuse, stuff like that. You know, I had a lot of trauma from my father. You know, the way he used to talk to me when I was young.
Gotcha.
And one thing about it, man, you know, I think that what drove me, to be honest. That was crazy. I had something to prove. Like, my dad always been like my biggest motivation, you know what I'm saying? Through everything he always did to me, never turned my back on my father. You know, we got into it a couple of times, like, well, I just want to speak to him, but I never disrespected my father to this day.
Real respect.
Like, never did. Like,
Respect.
never talked back to my dad, never disrespect. It's crazy. You know, us men would disrespect our mom.
right, real. But you're a man's man. You're a man's man.
Yeah.
You know, like in you know, your grandfather, you know, you're a man's man.
Like,
so you know, it's like, yeah, it's a salute every time I see you, you know, regardless of how we feel about each other. It's like,
respect.
all right, real respect.
Yeah,
That's
so
real.
yeah, that what drove me, man. Like, people don't know a lot of the things that I've seen. Like, you know, my dad used to talk to me so crazy in front of people, man. I used to have to go behind the shop. I'd cry tears. Like, serious, I can see it, and I just go in my face and go back around like ain't nothing happened.
Gotcha.
And listen to it, I'm still grinding. You know, but yeah.
Definitely understand.
It made me into a man, though.
Real, bro. Real.
Yeah.
And you grew up in the church as well.
Oh, yeah, granddad took me to church every Sunday.
For sure. That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's
we
what's
go to
up.
church every Sunday, you know. And one thing I love about that, what I speak on now, you know, I got it on my wrist, man. God is bigger and Jesus is Lord. I
love
tell
that,
people,
bro.
you know,
I love that.
if you young in church, you don't understand it, but when you there and you hearing it, it goes inside your
Absolutely,
spirit.
bro.
So you might not
Absolutely.
know now, but when you get older, everything gonna start coming to light because you heard it, you just ain't understand it, and now it can start
Real.
making sense.
Everything you have on.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna ask after this if I could borrow a couple of pieces. But that but this means everything, doesn't
yeah.
it? My brother,
It's
man.
everything.
I know it does.
Yeah,
bro.
I take all this off and I put it on I put this by itself, you know, and I tell people like this is
That's
everything.
respect.
Yeah,
That's
facts.
the anchor. That's real, bro.
Come on, man.
Respect, bro. Now what's up? Besides that, you know, like, you know, coming from that cloth, everything, bro. What type of kid were you? You know, you mentioned sports as well. What type of kid overall were you?
Believe it or not, I was a very interesting kid. I stayed away from the crowd that I didn't belong in.
Gotcha.
I had a lot of friends, man. I was the type of kid, I was just ambitious. I loved playing basketball. I loved playing video games. I played Call of Duty, GTA, Midnight Club LA. I used to just love playing games. I was just smart, you know. But my main thing I loved doing was just being with my father
That's what's up.
and, you know, my grandfather. I always was outside playing.
Gotcha. Small town like that. Did you
Yeah.
grow up? Did you have any cousins? Anything?
Oh, a lot of them.
I was about to say,
My
it's
cousins,
normal in a small town.
Like, you
real.
know, times are different now, though. It ain't the same.
Come on, bro. It's not.
Nowhere
it's
near the
not,
same.
bro.
When we grew up, man, it was like life's so different now. And like it got so evil. Like, so when we was young,
you don't trust your neighbors to even bring your kids out to where,
bro,
bro, it's different. It's
very different. When I was young, we was always outside playing. We gotta go home for the street lights on.
Absolutely,
you
bro.
know, we was respectful. We never could disrespect our parents. None of that. You know, we'll get our butt toe up.
Absolutely. Or the neighbors.
Yeah, the
Or
neighbor had the permission to whoop your kids if you was bad. Nowadays they want to kill the neighbor.
That's a fact. That's
Like they want to
fact.
kill the neighbor
That's a
because
fact.
they want to do right, but it's like it's just weird. So
That's real, bro.
and I just grew up having fun.
That's real.
Like as a child, and school life was like always. You know what's so funny? I got bullied a lot. A lot of people don't know this, but the people back home know.
Gotcha.
Because the people who bullied me still here.
This is middle school, high school, or what is this?
Elementary, I'm gonna say, I tell you what, middle school, high school.
Gotcha.
In elementary school is fun, but I moved around a lot though.
I was gonna. What is it? Because you moved around, the new kid, that's real,
Yeah.
real. So
I moved in third grade. I went to so a lot of places I stayed in real quick. Raised in Montgomery. Born in Montgomery, raised in Bullitt County, but we moved to Tuskegee. I stayed in Tuskegee, Alabama,
Gotcha.
with my mom. We stayed in Notasulga. We stayed in Auburn.
Wow.
We stayed in Opelika. And
Gotcha.
we stayed in Phoenix City.
y'all just migrating closer towards Atlanta. That's real. That's what's up. That's what's
Seriously.
up. Definitely, bro.
Yeah, I can't make this up.
Gotcha.
And then I also stayed in Montgomery to live with my dad when I was younger too.
Gotcha.
Until he moved back to the city.
Well, how was that challenge? Like, moving from city to city, trying to find your way. You're approachable, respectable.
Yeah.
Like, but some people could play on that. The kids could play on that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So it's like, how did that?
luckily I had my cousins around, so it was like to us, it was just like, it was just new life type stuff. Like we
Real.
just have it, but at that age you didn't understand. We were kids.
Absolutely.
So we just being a kid, we don't know. I ain't know what my mom was going through.
Gotcha.
Why you gotta respect? You
Real, bro.
gotta respect your parents nowadays, because you never know what they going through when you're a kid. Because when you get older, and you realize what you finna go through. I don't imagine what they went
Bro,
through.
I'm 39, and I often say this on the podcast. I'm like, man, I look at my mom and my dad, and I look back when they was in their 20s, and I'm like, they were just humans. It's just like they were just humans trying to find their way. It's just real, bro. Like you look at them with such a high regard, but then you realize like,
oh snap.
People just some people normal humans. People real, bro.
They don't know what they going through.
Absolutely, never know what they went through.
Right.
And probably never will know to the full extent.
That's facts.
You never will. That's real, bro. Real. Man. So talk to us, man. So in high school, looking back in high school, for your fans, for your supporters, fill in the blank. In high school, I was known as a kid that
I was the class clown.
Real. Okay, so you still was.
Oh, I was hilarious. I was that guy. You know, I was like, I did tell you, I was smooth.
Gotcha.
I was always to myself though, but like I was just smooth. You know, when I say class clown, I don't think that I was like a bad student. Like no, when I say class clown, I was that guy that stood out. Everybody was attracted to me.
Gotcha.
You know, because my energy. And
I was just going to get is that also part of the reason why there was some hate from others?
Oh yeah, of course.
Because you stood out.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I've been here 4 years. Who's this new guy? I think he is? Real,
like,
bro.
Seriously,
Real,
like, you know, it was just the way I carried myself.
Real.
And even though I never had it all, you know, I carried myself like I did.
Real.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's
integrity.
I love the way you said that.
Yeah.
I carried myself like I did. It's like, yeah, I'm a product, but no, like I carry myself with high regard. That's the man's man. That's my granddad.
That's
my dad. That's real. Respect.
Yep,
respect.
And you know, just me personal. I always had this big heart. Everybody know Corey having a big heart. And I guess the bully came from like my teeth. Before I got braces, my teeth was messed up real bad. It came from like, you know, we didn't have the nicest clothes. I didn't have the nicest shoes. I ain't started wearing Jordans until I got to high school.
Gotcha.
And I did that because I was getting judged for wearing Adidas.
Gotcha. Sadly, right? Crazy.
Yeah,
real.
And then that high school was what really turned me up. Like I was like, okay, I'm gonna go be somebody.
When did you know? When did this, you know, when did you know? When did you feel like you had this knack outside of the norm? You know, like, when did you feel that? Was this 10th, 11th, 12th grade? When did you feel like, okay, I know for a fact I'm not going to be normal?
9th grade. It was 9th grade.
What inspired that?
Because when I was in school, it was the people that was in the 11th grade, the people that we knew that was ahead of us, it was a couple boys, you know. And they used to have the nicest, they used to get pair of J's every week. Had the nicest clothes, you know what I'm saying? Talk to the baddest girl. Like girls in my grade would talk to the girls, the boys in the higher grade. We try to talk to them. We want like, why y'all?
That's real.
You know?
real.
So yeah, I figured I was like, okay. Like I wouldn't say it was competition, but it was like, all right. My mom, my dad, and then what really drew me was the fact that my dad, I knew for a fact that my dad had money. Like my dad, you know, you got it. My dad had known in the city. You know, so it was like, if my dad known in the city, got all these cars and everything, like, Dad, why your kids going to school looking like this? My mom did the best she could for us, you know what I'm saying? She made sure we was always good, but we knew it could have, I knew in my heart that it could have been on another level.
On a different level.
Yeah.
Was he partly Jewish? No, I was like, why is he holding on to this money? No,
like, right, yeah, bad. Like, my dad always played this role. He broke. I'm broke.
But no, that's real though. That's real. Like,
I understand it 100% today.
That ain't right. Real, bro.
But back then I couldn't understand it. I was like, you know, like, let me tell you, man, one story real quick. My mom told my dad to take us school shop.
Right. He said, all right, everybody get $30, right?
No,
you better bring back $5.
No,
real.
That man took us to Dollar General, man. It got us some shoes and clothes at the Dollar General, man. Super Dollar to be exact. It wasn't even Dollar General. It was Super Dollar.
Real.
We take us to Montgomery, take us to the mall. You know what I'm saying? And he Walmart, like he took us to the cheapest store.
Wow.
Like, it was so bad, my mom, she didn't even let us wear that. She went and made her way and found us like some
real,
stuff,
bro.
Man.
Real. Wow. But the hard-earned dollar, you know, in a small town, like, you know, I guess he thought he was doing what he had to do. But that's like, but no, and that part of the reason, that might be why you
my dad
subliminally.
But now you can't judge him. My dad, he'll tell you today, my dad always bought fake shoes from the man in the city shine. He didn't even shine.
Gotcha.
You know back in the days they used to have the shoes you sit out the trunk.
Absolutely.
The Jordan.
That's right.
And we could never understand it. And he did it to us once. We bought a couple before. I remember I bought some in the bronze, man. I was like I was in 9th grade, 10th grade around the time. And the bronze, the Jordan, he started peeling off.
Real.
They're playing basketball and the nigga started peeling off. And like, you know, back then, like you get clowned for stuff like that back then, like
bro.
badly.
That's where the confidence starts in little kid
Really?
adolescents' minds. They, bro, like I'm saying this to say, you know, my son, you know, plays basketball recreation, you know, and I can remember Converse had the Larry Johnsons. Most people don't know, you know, the Larry Johnsons, but I had a big ass hole in the bottom of them, and I can remember always having to literally throw away socks. But I was playing recreation basketball with them. That subliminal thing in me, I knew, you know, this is what my dad could afford. You know, all we could get, but that thing in me makes sure subliminally, like my son, no, you ain't going out like I did. That's real, bro. Real. So I understand that pain, real, bro. That's real. That's real. So let's take this story, man. So after high school, what was your ambitions right after high school?
It's exactly what I said in 12th grade, sitting in class, and my friend was all around us in our desk saying what we gonna do. We got school, what our goals. Everybody was saying they gonna do, and I said I'm gonna get a job at Hyundai. Just for that, and I'm gonna start do YouTube and I'm gonna become rich off YouTube. It was my exact words. Wow. I'll never forget. I'll never forget.
Wow.
I said I'm gonna get a job because I saw I had to have a plan, and then that's when I realized about YouTube. Then because I was on. So what people don't know is I don't think y'all know this. I was popular on Facebook before I even touched YouTube.
Gotcha.
It all started on Facebook. I've been on Facebook since 2013.
Gotcha. And
2016, when I got my braces, that's when my life started changing. I'll take that back. I got my braces in 2015, if I'm not mistaken. Somewhere up in there. There's one in the line right there. But when I got my braces, that's when like all the companies came.
I was gonna say that. So like you, in a sense, the braces were like the.
Oh, it changed my life.
It was like the
It changed my life, like, cause like I was all, like put it like this. When I had crooked teeth, the girls and stuff, they still liked me. But you know, I wasn't coming in my side. I used to always, like, when I ain't gonna hold you, I used to smile like, ooh.
Real.
But I just knew that I ain't like this.
100 where you needed to be.
Yeah.
But you knew you was gonna do something outside of that plant. You knew I was like, the camera's about to be on me. Let me get everything right.
Well, believe it or not, I didn't know that at all. Like when I got my braces, like believe it or not, bro, I didn't have none of that. The ideas of becoming a content creator, none of that when I got braces. That was just, my granddad did that, you know, just normal for me. Like he just did out of love, or my dad paid for it or whatever. And but that's when I started like getting on social media more. Like I got my braces, like I was more confident.
Real.
And so when I got my braces, that's when I realized like, oh, I'm attractive now.
Gotcha. Real.
I grew my hair and stuff like that.
Real.
So I used to just dress up every weekend and take pictures. And I used to know they used to get like likes and stuff on Facebook.
Gotcha.
I started going live on Facebook every day, every week. You know what I'm saying? Just being me. I used to tell my funny stories. They're still up there.
You didn't even realize you were grooming yourself.
Didn't know it all.
Wow.
I promise I didn't know it all. And
that's crazy. Wow.
It's
like
it's funny.
Why that is? That's something. And we spoke off camera. Let's talk about this story at Hyundai right after high school. Mm-hmm. You know, you do get the job at Hyundai.
Right. So
at the plant.
Yeah, I got the job. And the only reason I got the job because of my ex was working there, you know, and she helped me get the job. I'm gonna just get the props. So when she helped me get the job, I was there for like 6 months.
Gotcha.
And I realized like this ain't living. 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the evening, Monday through Friday.
Integrity.
Only 3 breaks. 20 minute breaks. I think if I'm not mistaken. Not 20 minutes, but like 20 minutes, 30 minute breaks. And bro, and mind you, my whole life I grew up every weekend in the summertime. Weekend I work with my pops my whole life.
Right.
You know, people know this, like we got that shot working. When they see me on YouTube doing, now I don't have to work because I'm here and I go out there now. I'm you know what I'm saying? I hear around and stuff there, but I'm recording and stuff now. But
right.
Back then, man, I couldn't sit in that house with my dad outside working. He ain't pay them games at all.
Wow.
He'll send me home. Yeah, he'll send me my mama. Like, if I can't know with any type of lazy on me, like, he ain't pay no games at all. Like, you gotta get out here and grind. And I used to get underpaid like a motherfucker.
Right.
I'm watching my dad pay the man that worked beside that. Yeah, you know, they used to hurt my soul, bro. So that was my grandfather came in, and my grandfather been giving me allowance since I was a little kid. But back to the Hyundai.
Right.
When I got the job with them for 6 months, man, I was like, yeah, this ain't it. I was tired of it. And I told my ex, we gotta quit. So we'll quit, I'm gonna do YouTube, we'll be rich. I said, just like that.
Just like that.
But the thing about it is, I knew this before I met her.
You knew it.
I was with multiple girls before I met her, but they just ain't passed the test to be with me.
Real.
You know what I'm saying?
Understand.
So I was like, people like now I'm known for having a different girl. Like everybody knew, like man, stay with a different girl.
Gotcha.
Damn, what?
Gotcha.
And they used to think I was a hoe, but what they didn't understand was I'm not a hoe. I'm searching for my one.
Real.
You
Understand
know what I'm saying?
that, bro.
I can't help that.
You're young, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Like, that's, come on.
I was searching for that one. Like,
Come on,
you
real.
know, and what people don't know is I got cheated on all them times back then.
Gotcha.
They laugh at me now, you know what I'm saying? But I got cheated on so much, bro. And it's like, I couldn't understand, like, why. Like, I was a lover boy, like, real tight. And the girls back then, they still friends. They can tell them.
Gotcha. Real.
So, long story short, yeah, when I quit it, the day we quit, man, like we walked off the job, like just walked off in the middle of the plant, like it was like crazy. They did because that day it was low on workers,
Right.
and that would make me mad because they put more people on us, like to work hard. So, yeah, we walked off, started the YouTube channel that I made it. I've been made the YouTube channel, it was already made, but we just went to the house and started doing videos.
Just like that.
I'm talking about it was like just like that right there.
That transition, you know, now it's making sense. Like your whole transition. Now you're getting into the music.
Exactly.
Come on, bro. Like,
music.
so, you know, and I'm fast forwarding a little bit.
Oh, it's all good.
But I just want to know, like, music, entertainment is all intertwined. Your latest EP, Shooting Stars. Come on, bro.
Oh yeah,
Come on.
Shooting Stars, man.
Bro, come on. All right, I'm giving you, and this was recorded roughly 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Crazy. My favorite track, America's Got Talent. That's my favorite track, bro.
Really?
You said, bro, you spitting in there. You
yeah,
spit
yeah.
bars too, bro. Like, in the crate, you speaking about relationships and all that.
Yeah.
Even what you're saying about, you know, like with the Jada, you know, like Will Smith.
I would not.
You spitting, bro, for real.
It's
So,
just it's real,
real, bro.
I feel like only the real can understand my
Definitely.
music.
Real, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like my music ain't just no blase.
It's not.
It's
It's not.
like, and I'm in different category. But if you just really listen to what I'm saying, like it makes sense.
Where did you get this knack for knowing that you know, recording artists? When did you always have this in you? Like you just knew?
Bro, like nobody won't believe me. 2022. Like you wouldn't believe me. I got voice recorders of me. I used to drive back home a lot when I moved to Houston. I used to always drive back home a lot, right? And so when I used to get bored when I'm driving, what used to entertain me is I just put like instrumentals on the
Gotcha.
on the car, and I just voice record me freestyling. But I never knew I'd never take music serious then.
Wow.
I was just doing it because I was just bored. Because I love music.
Absolutely. Real, bro.
Like, I love music so much. Like I start freestyling to a beat, like to a song that's playing just why the song is playing.
Wow.
That's just how I used to be, just normal. Like, and then 2022, then when I started smoking, kind of I stopped now. Like I slowed down now.
Gotcha.
It was so I had a short span.
Okay, right.
But I can't lie to people though. When I started smoking, right, like literally, it all happened so quick. It was like quick.
Gotcha.
So I started smoking. Then I was just going down. Like, my brother was in the garage. Went down. Like, man, I'm going to let me hit that damn gun. Let's see what's going on.
Real.
And then I had met this lady. She came to my house. It was a manager I had met through one of my old companies, management teams, whatever. And she came from the Netherlands.
Gotcha.
Came to my house. I wasn't even there that day. She got a meeting.
Gotcha.
And she came and she had broke down like the music industry to me. Cause I didn't understand the music industry. And I was like, oh, this is how the music industry works. So she had gave me this website called BeatStars. She was like, boy, these are some beats.
Come on, that's right. That's
Cause I
right.
used to do beats on YouTube. You just go listen to beats on YouTube.
BeatStars, where it's at.
So she had gave me BeatStars. I remember in my living room. I was like, oh, okay. So she left that day. So me and my brother, one of my brothers was in the house. I said, man, they go outside. I'm just trying to freestyle or whatever. And I got all this on my phone. Wow. I got over 600 voice recorded freestyles. Wow. I'm telling you, bro, I was doing them back to back. It's unbelievable. I got videos to prove it. That's crazy. My story will be crazy when I show you.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You saying in 2 years, bro, hearing this project.
Yeah.
Like, it's
I started off the dome. Like, all my freestyles, I just start smoking. I would play a beat. Like, I'm the type of guy, when I play that beat, if I don't like it, I instant skip it. I don't listen to beats all the way through.
The first, you know, off the first
if I like it, then I just go
like,
off the dome and I freestyle the whole entire beat.
You freestyle America's Got Talent?
Oh, everything all freestyle.
That's great, bro. That's crazy.
Like,
That's crazy, bro.
But I'm gonna break it down to you though. I freestyle on voice record, and then I go through there and I see what songs I want, and I just go to the studio and I actually make the song.
Perfect it.
Perfect it, yeah.
Real.
But it's all authentic though. You feel me? And that's when I started taking it serious. Like I never forget my first freestyle when I let people hear it. It called K-Well. Oh, bro, it's I'm gonna let you hear me up here. When you gonna talk about it, it'll be crazy.
For sure.
But yo, it shocked the shit out of me. I didn't know where that came from. I didn't know where it came from. Like when I was able to freestyle like this for a while. Even my brother, he was like, they like, what the fuck?
Wow.
And so I just started going back. Like I would do like 10 on back to
Just
back.
like
Like
that.
literally, I do it. I find a
Just
beat.
like that, real.
And I used to just go off the title of the beat, and then that'll just bring it
Gotcha.
to like me to talk about what I want to talk about.
About 30 seconds of your time. I really appreciate your support. With every interview, my aim is to bring integrity and fun back to the culture. And I can't do it without you. If you're enjoying this episode, please hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and hit the like button. It helps the algorithm. I appreciate you. Back to the interview. So we this Shooting Stars dropped roughly 3 months ago.
Yeah.
I see you have about 1 or 2 videos from the project already out for sure.
Yeah.
How's the reception been for your supporters, your fans?
Hey, they love it.
That's what's
Believe
up,
it or not,
bro.
they
That's
love
what's
it.
up. That's
You
what's
know, I haven't. So a lot of people don't know this. They probably wonder like, well, Corey, you already big. Why you haven't took out? Why your music haven't took out? Because what people don't know is they think that you just take out because it's hard. Like nah, it's a business.
It's a business.
It takes
bro.
money, all
Real.
this put behind
Absolutely.
it. But I purposely didn't promote my music. I just put it out to my supporters that I have already. I want people to naturally gravitate toward
Organic
first.
feel.
Organic.
Bro,
Yeah.
I like I respect
you got,
that.
like people don't
I respect
understand.
that.
One thing I love about
respect
my
that.
life, I look at my life like this, and it's like God showed this. Life is a ladder. You got to take every step. You can't skip no steps.
Real.
It's impossible. So I look at life like that, and I respect that, and that's how I take it. No matter what I'm in life, you might think that he supposed to be there, he supposed to be there. Like nah, I'm gonna be there, but I'm gonna crawl there.
And to show that I know you did take that ladder,
Yeah.
you created a separate YouTube, and you didn't even have to.
Nope.
For your you could have easily.
Just put on that my main channel. I know I created a whole nother channel, so therefore people they go want they want to listen to my music, they go there.
For the music, real respect. And you was putting out singles before that, which is dope, bro. Like
Yeah. I was doing it then just for YouTube though. No, believe it or not, nobody know this. All the old music, I was doing that as a content creator. I didn't even think about being in the music.
Gotcha.
Yeah, a lot of my old songs.
What do you currently think the game is missing?
Man, the game is missing authenticity.
Real.
You know, and the game is missing pure passion and purpose.
Come on.
But when I say purpose, a right purpose. Because right now the game is being fed the wrong purpose.
Wow.
So I just feel like, it's time for somebody to come back in and give them that real organic.
Real, bro.
Like real music, real fun, organic, not trying to lead them in the wrong direction.
Real. I respect that.
Yeah.
Respect. And your music does symbolize that. It's good music.
Yeah,
it feels good.
Like,
It's
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like,
popping your shit, bro, but it feels good.
But even me just being honest to the audience as a person, like I look at still some of my songs, like, okay, I was still moving, talking a little too crazy, just
Gotcha.
because I'm learning, I'm growing as a man. So like a lot of stuff, a lot of my songs, I'll be like, yeah. Even though I was living that way, but I don't like
I understand. Respect. I understand. But no, you see the maturity in you.
Yes.
That's real.
Yes.
That takes a real one to even say that.
Yeah.
But that's real. But you see this marching on up
Facts.
the ladder, bro.
Facts.
Definitely respect.
That's what
So
I'm
this is from here. What's the goals? What's the actual, the next 5-6 months we got 2024. What are these short-term goals you got going on?
Short-term goals is to get in their face now. And I'm going to become one of the biggest artists in the world.
Real.
Integrity.
Like I know for a fact. It ain't even like and when I speak, I speak with confidence.
Absolutely.
And Khacki, none of that. I know what I'm gonna put in what I have, and I see what's going on. So it's just like with God willing, it just I know I'm becoming one of the biggest artists in the world, and I'm gonna touch nations.
Respect.
Because my music don't just speak to one audience.
Respect.
I speak to multiple audience.
Respect.
And I know how to tailor to this audience, and I got that whole audience on lock. And I'm tailor to this audience, and this audience on lock. I'm tailor to this audience, and it's just the goal. It take time. So and I understand that. So right now it's just all about people getting to see who I really am.
Real.
All from the YouTube, the content. I want people to see me now, hear my passion through my music.
Real.
Because I feel like people judge me through my content, but they don't really know who I am.
Bro, and just even off camera,
Yeah.
just the 15-20 minutes here, just how you maneuver, how meticulous you all are with planning.
Exactly.
Everything y'all, bro, like I just know that you have this knack to like win.
Yeah.
You also said in a prior interview, you said, I'm gonna be as big as Drake. Why not?
Facts.
You don't hear anybody talking like that, bro.
I know
You're
I
like,
am.
You're literally saying, no, like if I'm gonna speak it, just like you said, the word's powerful, bro, like the latter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the work, I'm gonna put in the grind, I'm gonna be who I am,
Yeah.
and that's what it is. That's real, bro. I respect
And
that.
one thing about me, no disrespect to Drake, I like his movement, but I'm gonna definitely earn mine.
Real.
Not gonna be given. So that's why we got it harder.
Respect, bro. Real.
Yeah.
You once said you have to be mentally strong to be in the limelight because people tend to think you're perfect.
Bro. And then not even just that. Think about the whole group of people that trying to tear you down and stop you.
Integrity.
Real, bro.
So it ain't just facing one, you facing multiples, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you gotta be mentally strong and ready for this.
That's a fact, bro.
I tell people that. I've seen people be amazed without come my way and you won't even know it came my way because I ain't even show it.
What keeps you driven?
Man, my purpose. And I feel like my purpose on this earth is to change lives.
Respect.
You know, to wake people up. And there's multiple ways to do that. So I just, I let God drive me. I let God guide me. And, we all gonna make bad decisions, but the bad decision doesn't determine where you're going because you're gonna learn from the bad decision to learn where you should be going.
Absolutely.
It's just
Absolutely.
like I look at it like a puzzle.
Bro, that's real, bro.
Yeah.
Like you have to find your way, guide it through, bro. That's what it is, man. Every day, no day is the same. That's
Right.
real, bro. Real. Let me ask you this, man. How do you deal with the pressures of being in the limelight this often? How do you deal with the pressures?
I deal with it because I know it comes with it. So like, if you did what you want, you gotta understand what comes with it. You can't say you want to be this person, but don't want to deal with what comes with becoming this person.
I like that.
You know, so it's like taking a test. You can't say I want to be in the military, but I don't want to take the test.
I want to take the ass
I
back.
want to take
No,
that.
I'm good, but I want to take the ass back.
Yeah, I
That's
know I want to be a
real.
woman. It's like, you got to go through it. So with me, it's all motivation to me. One thing I didn't speak on before getting on YouTube is when I started on Facebook, I was going viral on Facebook. The whole city of Montgomery was hating on me.
Wow.
Montgomery and the surrounding city was hating on me, but now mind you, they just hating on me. I don't even know why.
Just because
It was weird. I was just being myself, funny, having fun, but they was hating on me. And that moment drove me. I said, hold up.
Integrity.
If I do something, if I'm doing something that don't matter, people don't pay attention to me.
bro,
But if I'm doing something and it's causing all this hate, that means I'm gonna be doing something right, get y'all attention.
bro, I'm telling you, like, man, it's bro, that's real. Shout out to Alex the Honcho, the bad hero.
Yeah.
It's his clothing line, who he is.
Right.
Bro, I embody what he means by that in a sense of you're the hero depending on how you're seen.
Mm-hmm.
You're the bad guy depending on how you're
you
seen.
seen? Facts.
It's all perspective.
Is it?
You in so many words, you can't please everybody.
Can't.
You can't, bro.
Never will.
But when you're in the limelight, when you're a force, everyone, if you're at the Honda plant, no one cares.
Not at all.
No one
Not at all.
cares, bro. But it's like because you are a force, everyone will have to draw their assumption and opinion. And
Right.
that's real. You just got to keep going.
That's
Real,
all,
bro.
man.
That's real,
That's
bro.
all.
That's
You know?
real. Let me ask you this, man. So you are a father of 3.
Yes, sir.
That's what's
well,
up, man.
Well,
Come on.
4 now.
4, that's right. 4.
4 now.
Fatherhood. How has that shaped your confidence? How has that shaped your mentality, your day to day? How does that molded you? Being a man's man, how does that molded you?
When I first found out about my first son, it happened like with my best friend. We were just best friends at the time. We never even dated or none of that.
Gotcha.
But when he was already born, so I missed a whole year of his life because we didn't know.
Gotcha. Real. Understand.
And it touches me because it's like, damn, I missed one of the most important. So when I first found out, I stood up to the plate. I said, oh, okay, I'm a came for. I stood up.
Respect.
And man, when you look in them kids' eyes, you realize that they didn't ask to be here.
Real, bro.
And you got to be a real man to step up and make sure that you provide for that child and raise that child right.
Respect.
So the crazy part about me was I was a child with a child.
Bro, likewise. Come on, I understand, bro. I understand. I know what you're saying, bro. Real.
And even
real.
nowadays, speaking about me right now, looking back at it like, yo, you didn't even understand. But my faith
That's
the
right,
love.
bro. That's right.
You know, so it drives me, man, because it's like right now I know for a fact like what I went through so far in life and what I'm going through, I gotta look back like, man, when I leave, they up next.
Bro, real.
So you
real.
like what is your goals to have for them a legacy?
Absolutely.
And I'm like, man, I gotta make sure my kids be
Absolutely, bro.
You know, I want them to be like bigger than me.
Real,
You know,
bro,
and
real.
by their passion, if they don't want to be in the limelight, I just want them to be happy and I want them to be successful.
Right, bro, that's right.
They don't take to being fame and rich to be successful.
Real.
But at the end of the day, I'm gonna make sure I leave a legacy for them, so therefore they won't have to go through what I went through as a child, because I don't want them to experience that hurt and that pain.
Respect.
Yeah, so it mean a lot to me.
Do you feel like you have to go through certain things to get where you gotta go?
Of course.
Real.
Everybody gotta go through certain things to get to where they gotta go. Because you can't get to where you gotta go without going through what God will put you through to prepare you for where you're going.
Respect. Love that.
That's
Love
fact.
that. It's real, bro.
Yeah.
Real. Having more time or money, which one means more to you?
Time.
Real.
Can't get it back.
Real.
Money come and go. Can't get time back. You gotta value it. A lot of people don't understand that. And that's something I learned, you know, it's like right now, you know, people chase the money, the line like nah, chase the experiences.
Wow.
Cause when you die, you can't take the money, the material things with you, but you taking your experiences.
Real, bro. There's no locker coming with you, you know. No locker. You know what I'm saying? It's real,
You
bro.
know, people understand that.
Chase the experiences.
Like, yeah, like chase, like, because right now I can buy my son some clothes and a whole bunch of, he won't care about that. But if I take my son somewhere and we have some fun, we experience something that, and something happen where he just laughing, he'll always remember the moments.
That moment.
Yeah.
Real. Respect.
Yeah.
Respect,
So
bro.
that's what matters the most.
That's real. Let me ask you this, man. When it's all said and done, what is your legacy?
My legacy is bringing a lot of people to God
Come on.
and showing people that the life that they think that they living is all determined on them. So it's like my legacy is leaving an impact on generations of people.
Real.
And I just want to show people that like who we really are as people. That's my goal. My goal is to show people, like, you know, what we are here for, and don't get caught up in the distractions, I would say.
Go ahead.
You feel me? Because a lot of people is not driven close to God as they should be. Because if you are, you will value life more, and you won't worry about the physical realm right now. You'll be so focused on the spiritual realm, and you'll live life better.
That keeps you grounded, isn't it?
Oh yeah, man, very grounded. Like sometimes we get carried away, but like you gotta understand, man. You know, this ain't the end. We only here just experiencing physical, but when we die, if you don't make it to heaven, you're going to hell.
Respect, bro.
And when you make it to heaven, you live on.
Come on, bro. That's right. Absolutely.
So, you know, don't get so caught up in thinking that this is all we got. And that's why I just want people to see that. So I try to teach people how to enjoy life here, but to prepare them for the next life.
Respect. And is that, you know, that interpolated into the music as well? Like in some.
I mean, cause you know, with the music. Let me give people a background. Don't get so caught up in just the music.
Go ahead.
Because in the music is used for me to gain more attention to masses of people.
Wow.
Integrity.
But once I get attention to the masses of people, I know exactly what I'm going to do to them. Can't go wrong.
The bad hero. I love it. No, I love that though, bro. But
because at the end of the day, music is music.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
You got to be really locked in to understand
there you go.
what you're saying,
it's simple.
bro.
I say it all the time. I said it all the time. I said, man, a lot of y'all don't understand this mission, and I'm aware of that. So I don't get lost and thrown off the fact that they don't understand. You understand one day or later. And if it's meant for you, it's meant for you. If it's not, it's not. As long as I touch the one who it's meant for. If I just changed one, I did something.
Do you feel chosen?
Very chosen. I know I'm chosen.
Real.
And that's like, you know, sometimes you're like, damn, I'm really one of the chosen ones. And it's a lot of us out here. 144,000.
Come on, bro. Saying something. Real, bro. Let me ask you this. What's that one message you would give to the supporters, to the fans watching right now?
Never let people determine who you are by what they see, but by your heart.
Real. Respect.
Because at the end of the day, if I say see or hear, it's like people can judge you. They say never judge a book by its cover.
Right.
But people can judge you, and you know, a lot of people move off with how people judge them. I noticed that. You never worry about what people say about you. God know who you are, and God know who you called to be, and it's up to you to become aware of that.
You sleep good at night.
Man, I sleep peaceful like a baby.
For real, bro. For real, because you know who you are.
Yeah,
real, bro.
man.
Respect,
I fear no one. I fear nothing. I know. I live by this. When it's my time, it's my time.
Respect.
But I am the one who can cause my time to come before it was supposed to be my time.
Real.
So I make wise decisions, and I just move with the faith of the Lord at all times.
Love that, bro.
Yeah.
I love that. CoreySSG, as tradition on the integrity response, if you could reach into that bowl and grab one fortune cookie,
Okay.
open it and read it to your supporters. And just like that, we out of here.
Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
All right, it'll be interesting.
Yes, sir.
Everything is meant for a
That's
reason.
right. That's right.
I seen a guy do this, and I'm like, I never did it before. He ate it before he even read it.
Right. That's it. Yes,
All
sir.
right, hold on. I just took something for that.
That's real, bro. Real. For sure. For sure.
If you want people to like you, like yourself first.
Bar. I love it.
Crazy.
That's real, bro.
That's
I
crazy.
love it.
You want people like you, like yourself first.
That embodied this conversation, bro.
Definitely.
Real. Respect, bro. Respect.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yes, it does, bro. Brother, it's been a pleasure, bro. I appreciate you pulling up, man.
Likewise.
Man, for sure, bro. We got to do this again.
I took it out my mouth. I was just saying,
Respect,
look,
bro.
this is the beginning of the career.
Yes,
So,
sir.
you caught me in the beginning.
Yes, sir.
You're going to catch me in the mid-beginning.
Come on.
You're going to catch me again because we got to keep this journey going.
Respect. Respect.
Yes, sir, man. Cheers.
Come on now. 2024, CoreySSG, the integrity response. We signing off. Salute.